Hello, friends, and welcome to Monday Night Sprints. I hope you all are doing well, and we're back. It has been last week I was off, I wasn't here for sprints, but we are back now and we are ready to be productive, or at least I'm hoping I will be productive because um, I'm a bit tired. But that's not unusual for Mondays. So we will do 3 sprints, hang out, chat, do some updates. What everyone's reading, let me know. I am planning on doing a little bit of productivity, maybe some laundry, maybe some tidying. I just got back from vacation, so I need to like tidy up my house because things are everywhere. Vacation things are literally everywhere. But I'm also hoping to make a good dent in Witchlight by Susan Dennard because I am just over 50% and I'd like to get this book done because I've been reading it for like a week or so, a little over a week, and it just starts to get like drug out. So I'd like to focus on that tonight. So that is my plan. I see we have some friends this evening. Hello, Luisina. Hello, Anne. Hello, everyone. Hello to Neil. Hello, LuLaRue. How is everyone? What are we up to? Tried to nap, but it's not working. Oh no. I hate that. I hate it when you're like, I'm tired. I would like to close my eyes and sleep. Just rest a little bit, and it just doesn't work out. I hate that. Well, I hope you can get some good rest tonight, if not before. And reading The Woman in Suite 11 by Ruth Ware. Very nice, very nice. That sounds like I've heard very good things about Ruth Ware. People seem to really love her thrillers. So let's see. I have an injured foot that's acting up, so I will be sitting most of the evening. Sounds like a good plan. Sorry it's acting up for you, but I hope you can kind of just relax and let it rest this evening. I'm hoping, like I said, to get through some of Witchlight. I don't think I'll like finish it, but it's like one of those books that I am over halfway now. So I'm hoping that I'm continuing to enjoy. And it feels like now that I'm halfway, it's the final book in the series. So I really think everything's going to be starting to like speed up now that we're deeper into the book. Reading XOXO by Axio for TBR-a-thon. Very nice. Very YA. Is this the same book that you were reading recently that was YA romance that you were saying was just kind of okay for you? I don't read a lot of contemporary YA anymore. It just doesn't. I don't love it. Switching between Relight My Fire and The Late Mrs. Willoughby and YouTube. I need to watch some YouTube if I get a chance tonight. I'm like 3 weeks behind on my watch later list, which I am not usually. Usually I'm like between 7 and 10 days behind, so I'm quite far behind. Yes, feel better, Tennille. I hope it feels better. Like I hope you can rest and it'll feel better. Um, she is fun. I read One by One by her as well as The Woman in Cabin 10. Those are the ones that I've heard of, like The Woman in Cabin 10 and One by One. And she also has a The Key, I think, something like that. So thank you, Lucina. Same book. I was reading it on Sunday Sprints. That's right, because I was watching Danny Sprints and you were reading it there. Really good for a YA romance. It's just very much not my thing. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm just not a YA reader very much anymore. I'm actually kind of going through my physical TBR and I've been looking at books that are YA that I have tried before and not gone back to and deciding if I want to like hang on to them or if it's time to just let them go. So that's kind of been one of my projects lately. Yeah, very nice. All right, so we have a little crew here together. I hope everybody had a nice weekend and everything. But since we're at the end of the comments, I think we're going to jump into our first sprint. That was a pretty quick chatty bit for us tonight, but sometimes that's how it goes. So we will just jump into our reading, productivity, whatever you're up to, and we'll see you in about 60 minutes. And then we'll do another chatty bit if you haven't been here before. That's the plan. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Back from Your Sprint. How was your sprint? Let me know. I got very sleepy during that sprint. I'm going to have to wake up a little bit. I did a few things. I ended up listing a bunch of books on Pango that I've had sitting around for a while. I have been a Pango seller in the past, and I have taken a break from it for a little bit. So I have been kind of collecting things, and I've been meaning to list a bunch of books on Pango. So I did that. Got at least probably half of what I have to listed. So I got to that done pretty well. While I was doing that, I listened to Witchlight, and I'm at 60% of Witchlight, and I'm at the beginning of chapter 49. I'm not sure how far I want to go today, but I will keep going in the next sprint. And then once I finished my Pango stuff and kind of cleaned things up, I ended up just sitting down and playing a little Switch. And I've realized that has made me quite sleepy. So in the next sprint, I probably have to get up and move a little bit so I don't fall asleep and miss the sprints. So we've gained a Glenda. Hello, Glenda. What are you up to? Hello, Jess. How are you? Hello, hello. Just joined. I am reading Two Necromancers, a Bureaucrat, and an Elf by L.G. Estrella. It is part one of the Unconventional Heroes series. Very nice. How are you feeling about it? How far are you in? Let us know. Listen to Relight My Fire in that sprint. Very nice. Very nice. Page 204. Nice. How long is this, Louisina? Is this what percentage are you at? Because I don't know. 204, it could be almost done, or you have ways to go. Yes, Jess and I are casually buddy reading Witchlight, and she's a bit ahead of me. And I was listening to it a bit at work today, so I was had a couple of hours where I could just kind of on my own catch up a little bit. So now I'm getting close. So lots of things are happening. I sent Jess a message during that sprint that was just like, my mouth is hanging open. So I'm feeling a lot of feelings. I almost cried in that sprint. I got pretty close. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling about this book right now. Might take a YouTube break in the next one. I've read a fair bit after work to sitting. Yes, yeah, just continue to rest your foot, but sometimes it's I gotta switch tasks. I have to do something a little bit different in order to stay where you're at. Working on my planners for August and watching YouTube videos. Very nice. Hello, Hillary. All I did that sprint was make and eat dinner. I'll be reading When Among Crows by Veronica Roth. Ooh, very nice. I haven't read anything by Veronica Roth since the Divergent trilogy. I don't even know. I didn't even realize this was coming out. I'm assuming this just came out because I haven't heard of it before. And I feel like most of her books make their way onto my radar at least slightly. So I'm assuming this is a pretty new release. And I feel like, Hillary, you're pretty on top of new releases. So what are you thinking of it so far? Doom scrolling has beaten me. That got me slightly here too, because I was on my phone to post the books, and then I sat down for a minute. I was like, nope, I have to stop. But it's so hard. The apps are optimized to keep us going, so sometimes it just gets the better of us. Hello, Bree. How are you? What are you up to this evening, or whatever time it is for you? 337. It is 337 pages, so almost 2/3. Okay, so you're getting to the the end bit. She has a new Divergent book coming out, doesn't she? Oh, interesting. I don't know. New Divergent book, exclusive, The Sixth Faction. It's a reimagining. I forget that it does that. Hang on. The Sixth Faction is a reimagining of the events of her YA dystopian series. Interesting. 2 new Divergent books. Very interesting. I did not know that. I missed that completely. Only just started, so not sure. The reason I picked it up was because I'm trying to fill a prompt for Aurelium. I have to read a book that has necromancy in it. Oh, very nice. I mean, it has it in the title, so I assume it has it in the book. Well, I hope you enjoy. Came out in 2024. I believe it's the first in a completed duology. I like it so far. Interesting. I'm gonna have to look her up because I feel like once I got done with the Divergent trilogy, I the Divergent trilogy. No, there's like a little, yeah. There's 3 books, and then there was the 4 book. Um, I feel like this was her finishing up Divergent was the end of my dystopian phase, and I have never returned. I burnt myself out on dystopian really, really hard, and I never returned to it. So I feel like that's part of the reason. Even though I know like not all of her books are dystopian, like I feel like I just like kind of dropped all of those authors and didn't go back. Like I would love to reread the Hunger Games trilogy and read the newest books, but I just cannot bring myself to go back to dystopian. So, but anyway, I'm that's I'm behind, obviously, since that was 2024. Reminds me I need to check my Aurelium monthly prompt. I have completely forgotten about this year. I did keep up with it. I don't know if it was a prompt, if it was last year or the year before, but I fully have forgotten about this year. I go through spells with Aurelium, but yeah. So I think what I'm going to try to do in the next sprint is a bit of I need to put a laundry load in. So I need to go do that. I have a hair that's just like hanging on my face here, and it's driving me a little crazy. If you can't tell, it kept tickling my nose. Um, Laundry, check on the laundry that's still downstairs. How is it when you come back from vacation? There's so much laundry. Like I didn't wear that many clothes this past week. Like I did, but like it wasn't like a crazy like I was at the beach. But I have laundry to do. I have to do some tidying, from the I've returned from vacation, and also just like general tidying. So I should get up and do some of that before bed tonight, because it's going to start to fade into like the background if I don't start doing it. All right, can anyone see or hear me? Let's see. Okay, I can see and hear myself, so we're coming back. The internet just completely went away. Oh, thank you everyone for your patience. Yeah, I was sitting here and suddenly like StreamYard disappeared. I still had the comments over here and I was like, can anyone see or hear me? And I checked my own YouTube channel. I could see everything was gone. So thank you everyone. Oh, that was funny. Okay, hello again. All right, we will where were we? We were back here talking about dystopian. Books seem to be making a comeback with the force. I get it because the world is what it is, but it also feels so strange. Yeah, it's weird to like feel like you're living in a bit of dystopia while trying to read about other ones, but um yeah. Oh boy. We have been having some internet issues over the past few months, so I'm not surprised that happened, but that was wild. Not required, but I like bonus points so I can buy scrolls to change prompts during the readathon if I want to. I need to get back into like seriously doing Aurelium because I do love it, but every time I've done it recently, I pick out a TBR, I have a plan, and then I like forget about it throughout the month. So I'm gonna need to try to get rail back into it at some point. Maybe next year. Maybe start fresh in April. 5 chapters into Kingdom of Ash. Bree, Kingdom of Ash. I need to do dishes and fold laundry and tidy as well. Good luck with Kingdom of Ash. That's a wild ride. That is. And then we get into my internet completely pooping out on us. Let's see. I'm back. Hello, hello. Okay. So we are gonna head into another sprint. Since we're at the since the internet's back, we're gonna jump into another sprint and hope that it doesn't um, disappear again. And I will see you all in another hour. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from your sprint. Let me know how you did, what you got up to. I did start my laundry, and I got to chapter 50 of Witchlight, which is page 270. And I started this chapter 50, 3 times, and then I realized I think I'm getting tired. So I decided to stop reading for the evening, and I was watching some booktube for a bit, and then I did end up doom scrolling myself for a little bit. So I was a little distracted in that sprint, but I will say I'm kind of getting sleepy. Coming back to your normal life after uh, vacation or time away or whatever can just wear you out. So that's how I'm feeling this evening. So we might do my classic of a final sprint being like maybe 45 minutes, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, because I might try one more time to listen to this for a bit more, just to wind down and like if I get up and do some things, but definitely got some sleepy in that last sprint. Paula joined us for a minute, swinging by to hug the like button. I hope you're doing well, Paula. You are probably gone. Usually by the time we get back from the sprint, Paula has moved on. So hello and goodbye. This was sprint hopping and YouTube sprint. Very nice, very nice. Hello! Working to finish Uncertain Suns and reading the titular story near the end of the sprint. Very nice, very nice. Excellent. Making good progress with Witchlight. Weren't you trying to finish that series for a while? I have been. I had to reread the first. I reread the 4 full books, and then there is also a like short story in between that I skipped. That was a bad choice. That was a very bad choice, because now that I'm getting to the end and reading this for the first time, I feel like I actually need that information, and I skipped rereading it. I was listening to all of them on audio, and the Sight Witch book, the narrator puts on a pretty strong accent for that, and I just couldn't concentrate on it, and then I didn't want to read it physically because I was moving way through the books for a while. Anyway, this is more information than what you were asking for, Tennille, but basically, yes, I was, and then Jess mentioned something about starting reading it, and I was like, I need motivation. Can I buddy read it with you? So that's how we got to where we are. But I'm going to skip this so it doesn't yell at us again. Read through page 265. You're making great progress. Started a load of laundry and switched it over. Ate a pot pie and read some in my book. I managed a few pages and I think I'm liking it. Very nice, Jess. Very nice. I have my timer set for in about 10 minutes. I have to go down and switch my laundry over, so I can't forget before I go to sleep. Yeah, so good reminder for me. Thank you for the reminder, and I'm glad you're liking it. Putting the phone down and picking up the book. Very nice, and very nice. I mean, sometimes we need those little breaks. Like I said, I was like, I need a break from listening for a bit. I did scroll on my phone, but I also watched some YouTube. I might try to go back. I don't know. I'm kind of torn, because I have made a lot of progress today, but where I left things, a lot was happening, and I want to know what happens, but I also am tired. So it's always a little bit of a back and forth. Also fiddled with my TBR for August. I have a bunch of physical only reads slotted in, but that might be too ambitious. This only works if I have good quality sleep for the whole month. That's tough to nail. I know August is always a tough month for me, because of like the seasons my job goes through. So, and August is always a tough one for me to actually like get good sleep and read and all that stuff. But I've kind of tentatively decided that I want to um, kind of make August a arc heavy month. So we'll see how that works out, but that's kind of my plan because I have, I think, two or three arcs from last year and one from quite a while ago. Um, so I'm looking at like uh, maybe doing some arc heavy reading in August just to kind of I know arc August is a thing, and I don't think I'm going to participate in the challenge like fully, or like I don't know if it's a readathon or a challenge, but I think I'm gonna try to make that a focus going into the fall so that I don't fall too far behind. Hey Ro, late to the party. You're not late to the party. The party is just going. I don't know. I can't say it's just getting started because it's actually kind of winding down. But how is it time to think about August TBRs? I don't know. No, I know. July just started. I don't know where July went. I literally feel like I just flipped the calendar yesterday, and now here we are at the end of July 20th. So it's been a wild month. It's been a wild month. I plan my pile of possibilities way out due to long library wait lists, but I have two books that I want to read physically only that month. Very nice, very nice. I started using Pagebound, and they have a section where you can plan out a TBR ahead of time, like a few months ahead. And I've been doing that. It's not always like successful. Like I'm not always reading exactly what I plan out or even sticking to that at all, but it helps me a little bit with choosing which series I want to pick up for the next month. So that's been because I tend to forget about series. I just keep starting them and then I forget about them. I'm doing better this year. And I enjoyed the Odyssey. Will you go see it? Actually, Ro, we are. My sister and I were talking about going to see it. We've been hearing good things, and like I think it would be great to see on a big screen. I don't know the last time I went to the movie theater, so I'm thinking maybe. I also saw the Marvel Doomsday trailer come out today, and they have piqued my interest. Uh, have piqued my interest. 2 weeks off for work for winter break, and they flew by. Yes, yeah. Like I said, like I left on what was that? I think 11th, 12th, something like that. And now I come back and we're in the 20s, and it's like, where did that time go? I have a spreadsheet. I change stuff a lot, but at least there's a tentative plan. Yeah, that's like it's kind of how I'm using Pagebound. It's not like I love a spreadsheet, but I'm kind of using it as that type of like guiding force. I know I didn't. I ran out of time on my library loan. And I know, Lucina, you just need to leave me in the dust. You just need to leave me in the dust. I don't know when I'm going to get back to it because I started it and I was doing well. I was reading a few chapters a day. And then I just like, it was from one of my libraries only has a 14-day borrow rather than my other two library cards are 21. And I just like didn't realize that I had borrowed it from the shorter one, and I ran out of time and I haven't been able to get it back yet. I'm on a like a wait list for it. So I'm waiting for it to come back to me. So I think you just need to leave me behind. maybe I'll be finished reading it by the time the fourth book comes out and we can try to buddy read again. I just failed that buddy read. Yeah, like saw that trailer and I'm really intrigued. Yeah, I used to love Marvel so much. Not that I don't now, but I definitely don't keep up with it at all like I used to. And I feel like a lot of people have kind of gone through this. Um, but the cast like announcement, I was intrigued. And now the trailer has me very interested. Um, enough so that I looked up like a schedule of like what I would need to watch in order to get caught up. I don't know if it'll happen, but it's made me intrigued. I have heard good things about the Odyssey, but it's 3 hours, too long for me in a theater. Mm, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That is long. That's a long time. I knew it was long, but I didn't realize it was that long. But I don't know. I do like the story of the Odyssey, so I'm curious. Well, I need to go look that up now. I got way behind on Marvel stuff after Endgame. Yeah, that's about where I fell off. I kept up through some of the new, I think the last Doctor Strange movie, which was like a year or so later, I think. Maybe two with COVID in there and everything. But I kind of kept up with through a few of the shows, a couple more movies, and then after that I kind of fell off. So I'm I'm curious. 3 hours. Yeah, I didn't realize that either, Louisina. It's long. Um, it's page bound. Let me see the yeah, page bound. The app on my phone is like a purple color, and it's a pretty small app, but it's like small as in it's fairly new. It's like smaller than Storygraph or Goodreads as far as people using it. But I like it because it has some like forums in it. Like when you log in and you update your progress and stuff, it'll show you other people that have made comments on the book. Even if you aren't friends with them or anything, you can see comments and people hide spoilers and talk about stuff. So it kind of is a nice, it's a little more social than either one of my other like reading shows apps. I'm not going to pick up the third book for a couple of months, but I had to ask at some point. Yeah, no, I totally fair. I truly I have been trying to get it back, but uh, that book just hit at the wrong place, wrong time for me, and now I need to try to get past my bad luck with it. Just made it back from a walk. It was so nice out. Very nice. I'm glad. I'm glad it's nice for you, Hillary, because it's been the weather here has been weird. We've been having like heat and thunderstorms and haze and all kinds of things. So I'm excited to. It's supposed to be clearer after tomorrow, so I'm hoping so. You only need to see the new Fantastic Four for the new Avengers movie. Nothing more really. Okay, good to know. I have, yeah. Okay, so that's good to know. That makes sense because they were the only characters in the trailer that I was like, I didn't watch their movie. Like, so I had seen everything else. Like, yeah, I haven't seen that one, but I think that was the only one that I was like, I know I haven't seen that, and that's the only people in the trailer. There's so much to, yes, absolutely. Um, it was It was not great where I live, but I was away from where I lived, and where I was, it was not quite as bad. So we were sort of, but I really needed to clear still because I'd like to go on my walks and everything, but I don't know when that will be or anything like weather patterns, and also the fires are still going, so I don't know. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, same. I will. I'll keep you updated. I want to check our the notes you sent me too. I think I missed maybe Ant-Man 3, Black Panther 2, and some of the TV stuff. I really liked Black Panther 2. I really did. Um, I thought it was really good, especially it was a good way to like on they like honored the actor of Chadwick Boseman as well as like moving the series forward. I really liked that one. So I don't remember if I watched Ant-Man 3, to be completely honest. N95s are good protection, but sometimes not comfy with the heat. Absolutely. Yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense for sure. Yeah. These times we're all working through, doing our best. Okay, well, we are at 9:04 my time, so I think I am gonna bump us down to just the 45 minutes for the last bit since it's a Monday night where I'm getting sleepy. uh so behind on Marvel stuff that I don't even want to look anything up. That's fair too. That's fair too. And like I think sometimes I'm like, if you want to watch one movie, watch the movie. They'll catch you up. You'll it's a superhero movie. Like as much as we want to be caught up, there won't be like they'll explain what you need to know. Goodbye, Lucina. Have a nice evening. I hope you enjoy dinner. So we will see you next time. All right, we'll put up the last sprint banner and I will send us off and I'll see you in 45 minutes. Hello, everyone, and welcome back from our final sprint for the evening. How did you do? What did you get up to? Let me know. I ended up just playing a little Switch and watching some BookTube. I did switch my laundry over, so I got that chore done. I should probably go to check that before I go to bed. But yeah, so a little bit of productivity and a little bit of relaxation. So let me know how you did. But let's see, where were we? Talking about what we need to know for the Marvel Doomsday. Like, I think truly it will not be, as Angela said, it will not be that deep. We will all be able to figure it out. I have faith in all of us. Paula went off to bed. Good night. Good night. Goodbye, Paula. Ro said, "Thanks for sprinting. Thanks for being here, Ro. Sorry we were like ships crossing in the night tonight." Hillary made it to 77% in When Among Crows. Very nice. Found the app you were talking about and joined. It looks like a good app. I'm enjoying my book. Thanks for sprints. Thanks for being here, Jessica. Jessica, do you care? I really like Pagebound. It's been fun to kind of have. I don't spend as much time on Goodreads anymore for the social aspect of it. I do usually put a good review on there, but I do like Pagebound. It has been fun. Put the phone down, got some reading done. Very nice. Only have 27 pages left. If I can't finish it tonight, definitely by morning break time tomorrow. Yeah, absolutely. That's so close. Well, I hope you enjoy the last 27 pages and it ends well. Looked at the trailer. I'm sure I can manage without catching up, but I might try to do the movies for the people in the trailer. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. I have been thinking about doing a like Marvel rewatch of some of the beginning stuff, like for a while now. Maybe just like the Captain America and Avengers movies, like what that would be like maybe 6 or 8 movies till December. I could probably manage that. But yeah, like I feel like I'm just gonna need to watch the ones that I've completely missed. Okay. Thanks. Oh yeah, I haven't seen Thunderbolts. And Spider-Man, is Spider-Man 4 the one that's coming out in like just coming out right now, like in the next few weeks? I think so, right? So, in Fantastic Four, that is a lot. Like I feel like you'd mainly need Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four, like mainly. But I'm not 100% sure because I am also not caught up. Spider-Man 4 is coming out and has X-Men in it. Okay, interesting. I We also talked about going to see that one in the theater because I think that would be fun. But it's fun. It's usually fun to see the superhero movies in the theater. So at least I think so. um, but yeah, we'll see. We have some time. It's only July now, and even if you just see it relatively close to when it comes out, that's what, 5 or 6 months, 5 or so months to watch a few. But it all depends on how caught up you want to be too, and how much time you have. So, but I think that will be it for us tonight. Like I said, I am worn out tonight. I got tired reading my book really quick, but I read it earlier today, so sometimes then my brain is just mush till the end. Yeah, like a movie a month, or maybe something like that. That it's not too overwhelming, or too much to, you don't want to push it too hard because then it's not fun. Then I'm right back in the boat where I don't want to watch the movies. So yeah, but okay, I will head off. Thank you all for hanging out. Oh, I did want to mention I put a little like post up last week on YouTube talking about maybe creating a Discord for updates for sprints and such so that I have a place to like post sprint lives and stuff like that if you want to be notified for that. So I'm going to try to figure that out because several people were interested in joining that. So if you are someone who is a regular, or if you are interested in if it's like your first time here and you'd like to see me again, keep an eye out for that. I'll probably post it sometime in the next few weeks or something like that. I have it created. I just have to make sure all the right things are set so that everybody's safe and all those good things. But that is it for me today. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thanks everybody for being here for sprints. And I will see you next week. Same time, same place. All right. Yeah, I'm excited about it too. I think it'll be helpful for like nights where I have to cancel, or well, not just cancel, but like if something changes, or if we're talking about something and we want to show examples or whatever. So yeah, I think it'll be fun. So all right, I will see you all next week. Thanks so much for hanging out. Bye.